Time to talk Dallas Cowboys football, and this week the boys are on the road in Arizona. And of course, to talk about it, Mickey Spagnola joins us right now. And Mickey, Cowboys, I just right before I came out here, I've seen a little bit of something about Trayvon Diggs being injured and possible torn ACL.
Yeah, I think that's the fear. He left practice early on Thursday on crutches in the locker room. He was going to get an MRI, and crutches, MRI, certainly makes you fear that it's an ACL. I think officially on their injury report they're going to list it as limited in practice with a knee. We'll get more on it on Friday, but I think the fear is, yeah, it's a torn ACL.
And you know, the Cowboys defense has been so stout. They'll just plug somebody in and keep moving, I would suppose, if he can't make it.
Well, they certainly, yeah, you would certainly hope they can do that. Now, it's hard to plug in somebody for your Pro Bowl corner.
Yeah.
But my guess is, and this is just from how they played it last year when they had an injury out on the cornerback spot, Deron Bland, their last year's 5th-round pick, who had been working in the slot, moved outside some at cornerback, and then Jordan Lewis was playing in the slot. Well, Jordan Lewis has been out, and Deron Bland has been playing in the slot. So my guess is they'll move Deron Bland out to right corner, and Jordan Lewis will go back to his slot corner duties that he had previously until, having the Liz Frank injury that sent him out for the rest of the season. He got back into the game this past week. That was the first game he played since that injury. So, on one hand, pretty bad thing. On another hand, good thing he's ready to go.
And don't you think they'll be extremely aggressive when you got a guy like Joshua Dobbs coming into this Cardinals offense at quarterback, and he was just there, he hasn't been there that long at all.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and you would certainly think that, right? And to be aggressive against Joshua Dobbs, then you got to stop James Conner in the running game. That's first and foremost. The Cowboys have done a pretty good job against the run these first 2 games, and one way to help your defense against the run is to be able to score points and have teams have to play catch-up mode. So that was one thing that occurred this past game against the Jets. They took the opening kickoff, went down and scored a touchdown right away, 7-0. So that's what you want to be able to do. That'll help your defense be more aggressive. So if they can slow down Conner and make Dobbs throw the football, then I think that's the recipe to hold Arizona to a reasonable amount of points.
And Dak Prescott showing his longevity. Dak 100 coming up, huh? On Sunday, his 100th start.
Yeah.
What as far as
yeah, absolutely. He talked a little bit about it today. And it was funny. He said, yeah, I probably didn't realize that until somebody told me. He goes, I'm just hoping to have another 100 starts.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask you, what do you see for this one? Give me a score and who comes out on top.
Yeah, it's hard to give you a score, but I think the Cowboys are good enough to go down there and win on the road. They faced Dobbs before. He started last year for Tennessee when Tannehill was hurt. And so they know a little bit about him. They just got to take care of themselves and not worry about who they're playing. And I think they should be able to go down there and win a game. I mean, just think about what the Giants did after getting shut out by the Cowboys. They ended up scoring 31 points. Most of those in the second half. They were down 28-7 and came back and won 31-28. So if the Giants can score 31, you would think the Cowboys can pile on enough points to win.
All right. Thank you for joining us as always.
Always good to be with you, Van.
All right, he's Mickey Spagnola. I'm Van Tate. Dallas Cowboys, Arizona Cardinals on Sunday. We'll see you next time.